am. I'm in your party.
Okay, let me see if I live or die, then I'll
Alright.
leave.
That's fine. Take your time. I'm just sitting here listening to drop the bass.
Away!
Wife ordered food from the train that may just show up randomly.
Aww. One shot. 7
Yeah.
kills. 5 down people.
Oh my god, it's so cold. I've had my heat on since like August. I have to say, I'm pretty sure Rosa is my favorite skin they put out. Maybe,
Yeah.
I mean, if the head on Jack Gordman or whatever, or Gordon, was just slightly different, I might be more okay with that one. But
Why? Why is the head wrong?
I don't, it's like, I think it's like too wide, almost like a Stewie Griffin thing. I see the guy next to me looking at my skirt,
Yes, I do.
but her face on this dance is so good.
Man, I bet you Paradise doesn't get people. I'm gonna go here.
All right.
I'd be completely wrong.
I'm going lonely.
Man. Well, bet I can loot these houses faster than anyone else.
Go Westworld.
Nah, it's alright. There's only 2 other people here. Well, there's 3 people here, and 2 of them went Trump, so I'm okay. I can hit all the other fucking houses fast enough. I know where all the stuff's at now.
That's good. What's on now? I got 2 bolt action sniper rifles. We win.
Ooh, let's fuck out.
I also got a bush.
We are set.
How are you today?
Can't complain. Work was alright.
That's good. Working on anything fun?
Nope. Working on finishing up a 7-month project at this point, I think. So just kind of pushing through the end of the year with that.
Mm-hmm.
Not much else going on. Working on some documentation stuff. doing a possible rewrite or just a reorganization. Nothing too awesome right now. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go salty. I hit 12 chests.
Oh wow! With that many people who landed there,
Yep.
that is ridiculous.
I have so much fucking. This...
Torn. Well, thermal or bolts. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll drop the P90. EP90. I don't know.
Oh, I played a game yesterday, running around with a fucking hand cannon. Holy shit, dude, you were wrong.
They're gross. Like people just don't like react to them either. Like if you body shot somebody, they're still there. They don't run away.
Yeah.
They don't build against you.
Thank you for that. Thank you, sir. I have another.
Yeah.
How these buses were loose. Shocking feel.
I guess I could have taken the machine gun rather than the minis. Oh.
I don't. I'm carrying a bunch of garbage right now. I found all those chests. I didn't get anything.
Whoever is here went somewhere first and then saw that like wherever they went was like garbage. And then they saw me here and quickly like ran through it, trying to steal whatever. Oh, I think that's my food. I'll be right back.
God damn, all it is fucking half shields.
Oh, pretty sure I'm mooning the internet on my way out, but we'll see. In the VOD.
My wife is constantly complaining about my ass being out.
Oh, I didn't realize the circle was top end of the map.
Yeah. There we go. There's a heavy AR. Let's go. Ooh, and a heavy gold sniper. Thank you. That's what I get for complaining.
Like I want to sing the rest of that song, but don't have a push to talk on Xbox app.
Why can't you finish singing it? Because I'll be offended? You better fucking not.
Because I don't want to get into the habit.
Not.
Now I was thinking the, what's the song? I Think I Love You, but what am I so afraid of?
What are you afraid of? We need to talk about this song. God damn it.
Well, why are you so far out? Come on.
Here.
Whoa.
No, I'm gonna take damage. Well, I'm not.
Thank you, Poppy, for the what is it, like 23.55? Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Alright, I'm gonna play the objective. You better cover me.
All right, covering, actively covering. Actively not looking anywhere.
Chop, bro. Where are all our friends? Where are all our friends?
Building a base around a tree so everybody thinks they can just shoot it out. Take some fall damage. Ah, my kill. Where the hell is everybody? You, sir, are an idiot. This is what happens to idiots. You killed the one thing that was holding up the freaking tree. Was your lifeblood. You knocked it out because you wanted the wood, maybe? I don't know. It was dumb. Ugh. Shaking it off. What are you shooting at? Excuse me? And like waiting for that heavy to go to the free shots or whatever they call it.
I don't know. I'm over near A. There's a bunch of people. A couple fights.
I mean, do you see? Look at where our entire team is. Look at how many points they have captured.
Yeah. I know. That's why I'm over here on the other team.
Hells yeah. Let's get in it. Yeah, keep going. Twitch TV, by the way.
Don't have a shotgun, so this is a little bit difficult. This is my new favorite game. Dance, jump around the field, make them challenge me. And then dominate them when they do. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you want to rush me? Okay, I'm just gonna pull up this heavy snipe and one-shot you and bye.
Yeah, I've been trying to use this mode to practice my close game a lot.
Yes, with a shot, like my shotgun shots felt so much better. But like, also, my heavy sniper aim is on point. Our entire team, too. We give no fuck. I took an objective in this game. I've been taking an objective in about 40 games. So, I'm helping. Their whole team's like, well, I guess we'll just win the game if we don't go over there.
Pretty much. And they're right.
Alright, we'll fight over A for, you know, the next 25 minutes, not get it, and then move on to the next game.
Also true. Like, this mode doesn't upset me in any way. I just laugh at how dumb people are. It's just like, well, we don't have any of the points. We can't win.
Yeah, but I'm hitting sweet ass headshots, so fuck your modes.
I agree. Who are we all shooting at? That guy?
That
Streamer,
guy,
by the way.
You're lucky I was reload. Damn you! That was gonna be my quick scope podcast! You ruined it!
Streamer, by the way.
Oh man, I'm enjoying them having to come to us to want to play the game.
Right? They're all like, but I want to kill people, but they don't care about the point.
They're nowhere near influence. Oh, that guy just got dove.
Oh. God damn it. No.
I shot one of our teammates out of the field and got him killed. It's great. Shoot behind her still.
Yeah, I heard the guy land right next to me, but I'm just like, look at my AR, my heavy AR just scoped in. Like, yep, gun.
Completely forgot I had one of those. I've never switched on the sniper. Before you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West. That just was mean. There's like 7 of us that jump on this one guy. Oh, I saw that.
I ran out of room with my mouse. It was off the table. Whoops. Hey, we captured a point.
Oh,
we win.
Just a half. Hey, we're gonna pull it out in the end here.
What the crap is happening over here?
Our team. Look at that, we're taking a. Dude, where are you hiding? Like, okay, I'm gonna go build a one by one. I'm gonna go build and hide in a one by one. My life is precious, and I will not spend it.
Right?
You got people behind you?
True story.
Correction. People that wanted to be behind me, but could not live to tell the tale. There's somebody over here shooting guns.
I have 30 health. If anybody lands on me, I die.
Alright, I swear, I was chasing somebody around a tree that was shooting, and there was nobody there. I think we're coming back. I'm completely
I'm at 16 health, but with another kill now.
Alright, we're bringing it back. Here it comes. Were you the guy that was shooting at me the whole time?
If that was a reference to me, probably not. I haven't found anybody to shoot at yet.
One guy was chasing me for a while. Oh man.
Oh,
We didn't win.
we're so close.
Oh man.
I need to go rage on Reddit. I'll be back.
Why won't the teammates dance on the stages?
Epic, fix your game.
Push emote to dance. Why don't you give people 100 wood if they dance?
You should get 1,000 V-Bucks for winning this mode. That way people will play it more and play the objective more. Oh, 7 o'clock. You get a new daily.
Nice. I don't know if you saw my tweeter, but if local New York government officials start trying to be against the Amazon headquarters unless like equal money is invested in schools, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. But just in general, like,
why is that?
What?
I did not catch the story that it's referencing or anything.
Okay. So there's a New York State senator who said he's going to block legislation with $1.7 billion tax cuts, or money that they'd be giving Amazon, and instead use that money to refinance student loans for students in New York.
Huh.
I'm gonna go...
I don't like that.
Park, I guess? What do you mean you don't like that?
I believe that tax incentive was to lure an ongoing business that would employ those people that just came out of school and pay them a proper wage. Now it just sounds like taxpayers paying back people who've already gone to school. And don't get me wrong, I'm pro like free college, but that seems not right. I don't know. I'd have to probably look at the terms a little bit more.
Why give $1 billion to a company that doesn't need $1 billion and give that $1 billion to your state that need it? I think is the argument.
I think the argument they're going to make is that company will give that $1 billion back in triplicate over the jobs it'll produce, the community it'll build, the infrastructure it'll require, that kind of stuff. That would be my justification for it.
And then you're going to hit it with it's jobs for people that aren't from the community. Rent increase is going to make everything there too expensive to live. Why bring...
I don't care about preserving the community. I care about the community that's left. It's the same...
That's formed after the business comes in.
Essentially. Right? I mean, that's pretty much how this shit works. I live in a town that bitches every day that the government won't fix bridges and build all this new stuff for them because they don't want... The government basically turned around and said, well, we need to raise your taxes to do that. That's how this works. We need money. They said, don't raise our taxes. So then they did the next thing. They said, all right, well, we need to increase population so there's more taxes to collect so we can pay for these things you want. They said, oh, don't do that. So more people ended up moving in, and then the old people just get online and go, oh, I remember when this town used to be green and there was grass and fields everywhere. Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do remember back before nothing was here and nobody came here. But that's unfortunately progress.
Getting attacked. This is neat.
You're actually getting attacked?
Yeah, somebody threw a fucking grenade at me.
Ooh, spicy.
Right?
And for the record, I'm not super pro these tax incentives to lure the business in, but I can understand their justification for it.
So that's interesting. I don't know, man. It's one of those, like, I fucking love Amazon from here. I'd be all for it. But
yeah.
People that are going to be like, not in my backyard, not in my neighborhood, how do you resolve that kind of progressive argument?
For Philadelphia, or, like, I can't speak for New York.
No, for New York. No, it's one of those interesting things. I've started following a whole bunch. Well, not following. That Osio Cortez retweets a whole bunch of stuff in this and has an opinion on it. And
Sure. God, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I got like garbage.
No, me either. Yeah, I have a heavy shock. That's about it. It's gonna be a.
Hey, I finally just got a green hunting rifle. Clap. That there. So yeah, how do you deal with the people who are going to complain essentially because something's different? Ends up being the question.
But I mean, but it is the argument of why not being different, but it is something you said. I mean, it's being something taken away from you.
Sure.
I get your, progress, march on. If you want your city to have money, you have to bring things to your city that's going to bring money. I mean, I understand that.
Not only that, you have to have people. And the way you get people is by having opportunity. Oh God, don't get to this llama first. I want it. I got it. Well. So, I mean, if you look at where I grew up, that area, the entire time I was, up and well through my teens, they kept trying to do some stuff to make the area more appealing, if you will. They put out a proposal to add a giant arena that could host like a venue for something. If they wanted to host like concerts and whatnot. It was voted down like 3 times in a row over the course of like 6 years. It was ridiculous. Then there was a medical school trying to come in there, set up. Also voted against. Now they're bitching about the fact they have brain drain and nobody wants to stay at home and take care of their aging parents. Like, why would they have stayed here in the first place? You hated them. You only see them as labor for your elderly. So they fucking left. Despite New York being so big, I mean, something like Amazon is a big pull to bring in people. What am I doing? Need to do that.
So I'll just read you what she said.
Sure.
Amazon is a billion-dollar company. The idea that it will receive hundreds of millions of dollars in tax breaks at a time when our subway is crumbling, our communities need more investment, not less, is extremely concerning to residents here. When we talk about bringing jobs to the community, we need to dig deep. Has the company promised to hire in the existing community? What's the quality of jobs? How many are promised? Are these jobs low wage or high wage? Are there benefits? Can people collectively bargain? Displacement is not community development. Investing in luxury condos is not the same thing as investing in people and families. Shuffling working class people out of community does not improve their quality of life. We need to focus on good health care, living wages, affordable rent. Corporations that offer none of those things should be met with skepticism. It's possible to establish economic partnerships with real opportunities for working families instead of a race to the bottom competition. Lastly, this isn't just about one company or one headquarters. It's about cost of living, corps paying their fair share, etc. Not about picking a fight. I was elected to advocate for our community's interests, and they've requested clearly to voice their concerns.
So, I can agree with a lot of that. That makes a lot of sense. That if you're didn't Amazon set up a whole bunch of requirements for infrastructure before they'd even consider a place?
I would be skeptical to hear that Amazon is planning specific things outside of picking the now, I would imagine that part of their plan would be to invest in infrastructure to be able to get their people to and from places. Mm-hmm. And I do believe I remember reading that being about proposals. But, I mean, it's one of those, I guarantee you there's no specifics yet. So I do find it interesting that it's not a, argument to or for or against. It's here's what needs to happen. I didn't hit anything there.
I was gonna say that asshole.
But I hit that.
That guy jumped at me and rocketed me from like point blank and didn't take any damage himself. I was salty.
Yeah, I took it. Yeah.
People at the top of the hill just sniping in.
You jumped right in front of my bullet.
Me? Oh,
Yeah, you.
sorry.
We were both shooting at that guy up on the hill, right?
Yeah. We're trying to make him dodge into
I'm
each
gonna
other's
shoot-
bullets.
I'm gonna shoot his foot up above.
Oh! 88 or 86? There's a David S. Pumpkins there, too. Shot. And I was like falling asleep in my chair. And this is waking me up.
Let's go.
We're losing so bad. But I want to shoot
Listen,
more
listen,
of
I'm
these
trying
people.
to take A. I just have to kill these people off here first. I feel
Oh.
like they really increased the, Ah, you lucky. The chick behind you, Calamity behind you, is real weak.
Yeah, I'm dead. I got hit with a rocket. I feel like they should limit your rocket carrying capacity to 2 in this mode.
I
feel like if you...
I'd say...
Well,
I'd say
rockets
at least
drop
6.
when you
I
kill
don't
somebody.
I don't think 12's that bad. Yeah,
So I think if you chain kills, that's a skill.
yeah, you could run rockets the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
okay with that.
Yeah, getting
Theoretically,
12 shots
you
at
can
me
chain
is
anything,
rough. Yeah.
Right? Like, you could chain... Grab the AR...
Oh, they all teleported. Accept the fate. Die with dignity.
Right? Okay, we killed everybody today. Now we should go take A.
Who would do that?
Wow, look at this guy pushing hard. He wants it. He's thirsty. I
I'm
have no
coming.
shield. You have a shield and rockets. You've yet to be able to hit me with your said rockets.
I hear you jumping around. Where are you?
I think she did failed.
No, she's right here.
Failed.
She was like facing where you guys were fighting, holding the rocket launcher.
You get that guy?
Yeah. Man, I like this mode so much.
I know, dude. Now that I've like found my rhythm, I'm really enjoying it.
Where are people shooting at us from? Oh. Where are you shooting at me from?
Southwest 210.
You up on the hill?
Down. Oh, that may be somebody different. I'm shooting it. Oh, I thought this guy was sniping at you. Big five! Big football.
Damn you, pumpkin man!
Is there a fight in there? Someone come fights? You still want to fight?
Yeah, I got somebody in here. Oh, I got a couple people. Oh, they were not happy with me.
Yeah.
4 people showed up. Whoops.
Yeah. I blew 2 shots. Alright. I feel like we can come back.
We got it right now.
Like we're just on the cusp. I don't understand how we've yet to get into... I'm gonna go straight over there and get back in that fight. I don't understand. Why can't we get on the team that has the people that at least do some work?
Right? Ah! I was trying to jump. I feel like people are sniping from far away, like jerks. And if we can find them, we can be jerks right back to them. Stupid jump fatigue.
No, you bitch! Get back here. This is my favorite game of Dipsy Doodle ever. I don't know why I went just pull the trigger. Oh, I'm just running away from people. I'm not even shooting. Three, 4 different people chasing me. It's like, alright, well. See if I can get it. Nope, no, can't stop here. Nope, can't stop here. Can't stop here.
He maybe runs into my trap.
Yes. I'm a big fan of coming back here and knocking people out of builds too.
Yep.
Because that's gonna help us with the shout.
Man, I just can't get the rhythm of that heavy.
Alright, give me 5 minutes.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm eat this burger. Chat, I will be back in 5.
So I want you to stay right here and wait for me.
11!
But that's not what I'm gonna do. So I want you to stay right here and wait for me.
11! 11!
But that's not what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'm back. I guess Ninja did really get like one of the first items in this game. Protector of the sauce. Yep. I think it's still Rosa. I do not remember that one. Oh, I hope you had the ability to choose randomly from your favorites. That'd be nice. Isn't there a way to see his evolution? That was on the battle pass. Or you have to just wait for it. Ah, that's what it is. Mike, you have to get on with us one of these days. We all have the XP boost, so I hope they do more of these. At least they seem like they're going to keep the Friday Night Fortnite going. To get a squad going. It would actually place. So, oh my god. So close to finishing Ragnarok, apparently. Didn't even realize. So I'm going to say Matt's officially dead at this point. What? That seems like an odd choice. Let's see if I can knock out part of this daily at least. Bad tracking. Ping 8. Where am I even going? Oh, I should probably go to, like, maybe Fatal? I'm very far out for that. Just go stable. almost feel like my headset replayed the sound effect of the gun loading. Oh, there's top 50 at least. Haven't messed with attack today. See how that plays out. I'm sure it's not well. Definitely want to hate some kind of sniper. Alright. I wasn't wrong. There was somebody back there. And there they were. Couldn't switch back. Gonna be low. 68. Oh, that's one. Awfully long 5 minutes there, Matt Brenner. Well, I appreciated getting the quest done. That was boring. The guy was hitting first. No top 50, but still much more interesting. Never actually tried to go across this course. You start up top or you start down low? So you start over here? You make that?
Hello?
Hey, you're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, the missus came home a little flustered after work.
Okay. Let me drop tilted real quick and see if I could die instantly.
So, to continue my rambling, compare the Ocasio-Cortez comment about Amazon to this. Dear New York and DC, Amazon isn't bringing you 50,000 high-paying jobs. They're bringing 50,000 people with high-paying jobs to where you live. This won't help your community. It will replace your community. Sincerely, Seattle.
Turn on you.
Deal with it, Seattle, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't.
the biggest problem that they're probably going to run into is the H-1B program. But it's the cheapest way to get highly skilled workers.
They're probably. I can't. I don't understand. I think it has to be being cut, right? That'd be one of the first things that went. Or did they make more of them so that they could buy cheaper labor for people? It probably went.
It's good for business.
Against work.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no,
against workers. It's pro-business.
More. Yeah, no, I understand H1B in general, but under Trump, do you think it got? Did they allow more people or less people?
I actually haven't followed it. I know I had heard at one point it was going away, and then it quickly shut up because, you know, lobbyists probably got involved and were like, dude, we can't afford to run any of these companies in.
Yeah, right? Like, I have to imagine it would have been one of the first things to go. One of the first groups of, like in the immigration bills that they would have drawn up. Like, you can't tell me Stephen Miller doesn't hate H-1B visas, or is he all about it? Because he's secretly pro-business because they can make money off of those people.
Yeah.
Is there white nationalism more capitalistic, or is it actually pure white nationalism?
I mean, I would imagine they would see it as slavery and be pro it. Because the people who are being hired is worth a lot more than what they're getting paid.
But it's essentially labor, because it's labor that can be done by slaves. It's not labor worth doing.
What do you mean?
Shouldn't a white nationalist position be the jobs for white nationalists? So more programmer white nationalists, less foreigner programmers?
To some extent, sure. But they're also, most of them are still, at the end of the day, capitalists. And always remember, hypocrites.
Right, so if they're in a position, somehow life offer, they have a Freaky Friday situation. End up CEO of, let's how about diversify solutions? And they decide, as a white nationalist, now that I own this $1 billion company, uh, do I make more money for myself, or to make more money for the white race? And I think you're probably right that 9 times out of 10, that white person, even without the Freaky Friday situation, chooses money over race.
I mean, think about the farmlands in this country. Who are they primarily stocked with? Who are the people who are primarily bitching about immigration? Migrant workers are the people not of the color these farmers prefer, and who are doing most of their work for them.
Well, these people aren't actually farmers. Like, because the people that own actual farms, this is one of the things with fucking Devin Nunes. They fucking did a report on, like, the farm his family owns or he owns part of or something definitely uses migrant workers.
Yeah. Almost all of them do.
Right, exactly. So, like, the thing is that these people, there's not that many farmers. So people complain, like, I don't actually believe there's that many farmers on the internet, or farmers in general complaining about immigrants. People complain about immigrants because they work on farms.
Yeah.
And they think that somehow that is like, look, prisoners don't, like, want to do this. Like, fucking Georgia implemented the most rigorous immigration laws, and so there was nobody to do the work. They tried to get prisoners to do it, and the prisoners were, like, all of the money it would cost to monitor them and then train them, and they weren't good at it.
Yeah.
They were, and so they actually had to change the laws back to be able to bring in more workers that could do the work. And it's like, get the fuck over yourselves. I get where your frustration is with that, because you don't like, if you're complaining about people working on farms, then you don't understand how farms work.
Correct.
In America.
Ooh.
And listen,
Purple heavy.
you know what? There's a world that I envision that's like, why don't we just have, like, more farms and more people working on farms for good wages? Because, like, to me, wouldn't it just take like, you should be able to build a self-sustaining food economy for a town like where I grew up in York.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to local source all of the food. So why isn't that a thing? Why isn't that a thing? And more well-paying jobs for people in the community to stay in the community, feed the community. Like, I'll fucking subsidize that work and have no problem doing it.
I mean, it usually comes down to profitability.
I don't care about the profitability, honestly. Like, if my tax dollars could go to paying for jobs that would mean people could live on an income of 40 hours a week, if my tax dollars went to people that worked on farms, and then farms were able to provide cheap food for everybody that everybody could afford to eat, and would bring down the cost of living for everyone, it would be a great way to spend my tax dollars paying people.
I think the
wages.
The issue is more the profitability in terms of getting somebody to want to be in that line. Because as Americans, that's the first thing we really think about, right? Is how much money we can make doing something.
Sure. No, and it's hard fucking work, and then I don't know. It makes me wonder when I read these fucking articles about the lost generation of millennials can't find jobs. They don't want to, like, I don't know. There's part of me that's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to pick shit at a fucking Amazon facility for 15 hours a day.
No.
It's not the job I want, so I went and fucking did something about it. Like, I'm sorry that there's not better jobs, but, like, I'm sorry, if you could work 10 hours a day like I do, and, work in a farm, and I'll pay you 15, 18, whatever it fucking takes to be able to provide for you and your family, then sure. Don't fucking complain. Don't, complain about the work if the work's gonna be good, or if the work's gonna be necessary.
So, I think that leads us down a slippery slope, unfortunately. I like the idea of
Slippery
self-sustainable
fucking slope.
in that we effectively set the wage for a line of work. It's not necessarily a livable wage either. It's always going to be the rate of the work. And I think that's where I get a little iffy on it. Ooh, you were trying to get on that jump pad.
To me, it's if you work 40 hours a week, you need to be able to live.
I agree. I'm just going to keep blindly firing at this guy. Ah, you rifted.
Bro, I'm coming for you. Don't worry. Here I come. Let's go. You want to fight so bad? I left the fucking gun up there that I wanted to pick up. But if you want to fucking fight so bad, I'll come fight you.
Where's everybody out having fun right now? I don't see it.
I just domed somebody off the back of the fucking 18 with a gold hand cannon.
Nice.
I know it was you that were fucking shooting at me too. Fucking killed your ass. Oh man, I blew that fight. Ugh, so much garbage.
Come on, peek me again.
Like, I don't know.
Out of here.
Me,
Same guy.
Uber can pay their drivers $15 an hour.
Yeah.
And still give them tips. Like that. Like, but like, how does a I have to come up with, okay, how does a deli in a shopping center be able to pay everybody $15 an hour and give them health insurance? Well, health insurance shouldn't go to the employer. I think you can fix some problems with that, right? Like food service, right? I think that's the number one.
Yeah.
In an economy that sticks out, how do you what? Do you subsidize that work?
I mean, I think there's a difference too between setting social services up and controlling the labor at the federal level. Oh, I felt good about that turn and shoot. Like I think.
Right, so social safety net versus federal labor subsidies.
Yeah. I think it starts to step into the territory of government controlling the labor. And I think that's where it gets dangerous.
So, like, if you just can't afford to pay people enough money, 40 hours of work, then what? You just don't? Or should you be in business?
I mean, I would say no.
No to what?
I don't think you deserve employees if you can't afford to pay them to be alive.
I can agree with that.
And I think far too much of our system enables people to get away with not paying them properly.
Okay, so what? How do you pay people to work on farms? 40 hours of work a week on a farm.
You increase the wage to work on a farm, you increase the cost of food. We keep subsidizing the food to make everybody able to eat and whatnot. I mean, realistically, that's how you do it, right? You make the job more meaningful by rewarding the people who do it with more money. Oh my god, game. Some frames?
Okay, so food is just... Okay, so food is more expensive to pay for the cost of paying people to produce it. And then if everybody's working, everybody has enough money to pay for food.
Potentially, yes.
And then social state, and then social state.
Now, I would also like to say that I'm intrigued by the idea of a UBI. Something that sets us...
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. There's a person right here in this freaking tree, and they're in the lobby now. It's not a lobby. I'm 2 health, though.
I'm definitely interested in that as well. But I'm interested in your concept of make enough money to pay everybody that you work for on your farms. And the people that make more money, good for them. The people that it just makes enough money,
Still get to eat.
okay, well wait. So in your concept of so what is okay, so let's look at the business side a little bit of it. Is there competition? Where's competition then? Does the competition go to how little you pay people or how few people you can pay to do it? Or is it like, or are you asking people to own like so the people that own and run the farms, they should only make the same amount of money as the people that are working on the farms?
No.
Or
I mean,
are they entitled to profits?
so that's the question, right? I mean, I don't
Right?
think
Okay.
that... Oh, my God. Stop shooting me in the ass. I don't think that farming works really well into any sort of capitalist design simply because of that problem right there. Right?
Well, right, but you gotta make food somehow. Everybody's got it.
Hey, my first double shotgun kill. Streamer, by the way.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it more from the... It's not a bad idea for the government to do that kind of role. Because, I mean, if you look at the state of farmers being able to keep up with capitalism, they're losing, right? We've created a global economy in which we can just get cheaper food from outside the country if we want. We're also buying poorer quality food and, you know, stockpiling as many fake alternatives into them as we can to save costs there. Because we all want food to be cheaper, so people buy a lot more of it. My God. Stand still for like a second. So, I'm not particularly opposed to the idea of investigating the ability to put the government in that role.
In like the food chain, food supply.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
I think it's interesting. Because like I like your question though of like okay, so I'm gonna stay on food.
Sure.
That's the angle that we're for is working. But like, okay, so you say farmers, farm owners, you're gonna pay people to work on your farms, and then you're allowed to make a profit. And then so
Like, it's never going to really even out.
and you said like the point was, well, then if everybody paid more for food, then they can make more money. So then why wouldn't they just make the money even more expensive, or make the food even more expensive? And then it doesn't matter if people can.
Are you saying to mark it up?
Like, what's to stop them? Well, yeah, what's to stop them from trying to make more money for themselves by driving up the cost of
Oh my God. Sorry.
I'm such garbage. But I'm still having fun. Because I'm rambling. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I don't doubt that they could do it that way. I know the price of food, though, is tied into a lot of our economy.
Uh-huh.
So that's the concern I have. Like, I hesitate to say it as a solution, but like,
Oh, see, I think in this like grand scale thing in my mind of like what can you do? You just localize all your food source and it's all fresh food, it's all produce and local food. Everybody eats better and we don't die. Like if there's better food to eat and it's cheaper for everyone.
Mhm.
Like like it's proven you can improve people's health by having access to cheaper, better foods for people. And so if all of the food chain was localized, but you had all
oh,
of the
I see what you're saying there. So I thought you were saying like cheap food is good, but not necessarily. It's
no,
making
no,
good
not
food
cheap food.
cheaper.
Yes, make good food. Yeah, how do you make good food cheaper and get
Yeah.
more? Yeah, right. Make good food. Yeah, get good food cheaper by making more of it locally. I think is how you could
Mhm.
fix food prices.
Yeah, I think that distribution chain gets difficult. Like,
Fuck the distribution chain.
well, that's the thing. I mean, where are you gonna?
Like,
How are you
it's
gonna
like
get the food for Philly?
grow it outside of Philly.
So then, what's to stop them from using that distribution spot to cater to other areas as well?
Like if Philly can produce more food, then why wouldn't they sell? Why wouldn't they push their food out to other people?
Now, like, what's to stop
What, make more money?
other counties from saying, "Hey, we want to use this distribution site as well in our town"?
I don't know what you mean.
You basically you're taking over an area that's not Philadelphia, establishing it as the food production for Philadelphia. Why wouldn't
No.
that town turn around and say, "Why are we shipping food to Philadelphia? It's in our town."
But towns that are part of Philadelphia, like even more localized than that. It's not like shove it off in like some fucking corner where nobody goes. Like dedicate. You can build things in places where people are currently living and provide jobs to those local communities.
I'm not sure. I feel like we don't have enough land mass here to pull off the amount we would need to feed the populace. I mean,
we definitely in the state in the country, yeah.
yeah,
In a localized, like how would you feed New York without pushing outside of New York to grow food for New York, right?
yeah.
I get that. But why wouldn't you want people? I don't know, but why wouldn't it be the same argument that you're making with Amazon coming in, that if it creates jobs, and jobs create, jobs, we get more jobs in an area, and if you replace a town outside of Philadelphia with a farm that, produces jobs for all the people that were in that area, then it's not a problem. But if you put that farm out there and you bring people from the city to work on that farm, then I think those people wouldn't approve of what you're saying.
So I think something like Amazon has a much smaller footprint and provides a larger amount of jobs. I think that's the big concern there. It's taken up maybe a couple blocks of city space if it's downtown, which I can't imagine them actually putting it downtown. But they'd probably try if they could. Or like even like New York. Oh my god, did I just... What are you doing, idiot?
Well, no, one's in Northern Virginia and one's in a, one's in a, I forget what the town name is called, but it's outside of New York. It's in a borough like the Bronx thing. Yeah, it's a borough in the Bronx, I think.
Oh, heavy AR for 225 brick.
Okay.
Blue.
Where are you, please? Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think it through. I mean,
Like, okay, so let's think. If how many people do you think it would take to run and maintain and ship, to run the farms, to butcher all the animals, to pick all the food, to process it, to get it to people in the city? Like, how many people do you think that would take how many people do you think that would take for a million people in a city?
I mean, to me at that point, it's more about the size of everything there. I mean, you have to expand out every time you want to add people. That's why I mean, if you go out to the rural areas, like, you're from somewhat of one. Ooh, Deagle.
No, I think there's plenty of places between Philly and New York that a lot of Lancaster County that is actually there's a lot of farmland.
The question is that enough farmland to deal with that entire area? And if I mean, like we're saying, you would have to add people to increase what you're getting out of it, right? If you want to add distribution, you want to add butchering, you want to add packaging.
Right, but wouldn't that be just okay? So, but all of that all of those are jobs, right? So if it takes 10,000 people to feed a million people, and you can run that potion, does it make it worth paying those
How heavy
10,000
are
people
things
to
up
feed
here?
those million people? Yeah, I'm coming.
I mean, yes, to some extent.
Wait, where is it? That was the green one.
Now up here. Yeah, right there. I really want to look up the numbers for size of farmland required to feed a population. Especially,
this is something that I've just dicked around in my head. Like, I am rambling a little bit about this.
sure. Oh no.
I'm probably wrong.
No, I'm not being contentious. I'm actually just trying to think it through. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you and I have both seen there is lots of farmland out there.
Yeah. No, and it's just there's definitely plenty of farmland just around. Like, and if I think of York compared to Philly, right, and you probably can think of,
Pretty much anywhere between Allentown and Scranton.
right.
But I think the supply drop. Nobody at it, please. Nobody at it, please. Heavy snipe, please. Heavy snipe.
There you go.
I like it when the game listens to me. Makes me feel important.
Sometimes you just gotta ask.
Whoa! Hey, buddy. Where are you shooting from?
Listen,
I got sniped
listen,
from
mean.
west.
Not destroyed. I'm running for this supply drop over here.
There's some fighting happening behind me. So yeah, I have this gut feeling that if we look at the requirements in terms of farmland, especially to keep not necessarily a nutritional balance, but variety, I think we might run into some issues. Come on, I know you're here. Where are you? Alright, then screw it. I'm gonna dance right in the open. Don't even care. So meat is the most expensive in terms of resources to produce, right?
Sure.
So it would probably be, I mean, I don't think you can get away with saying people can't have meat.
No, I don't think that. and it's one of those things like you just have to figure out a better way to source it. Like that's just the reality. Like, if there's anything that we should be figuring out, it's how to be more sustainable with shit. And like, I get there, like you can figure out a better way if you need to grow actual cows, grow actual cows. Hey, bud.
This guy's out here in the middle by himself. I want to shoot him in the face.
I don't know. That means that like, I mean, I bet you that there's science to make farms.
Ooh, there was 4.
More efficient. Like I believe that has to be a thing. Like vertical farming, indoor farming. Like we can study that shit.
I know they've been working on, it's a terrible word for it, but like genetically grown meat.
Well, right. Like, what if you can grow meat? And it's one of those things like it's supply and demand, right? Like if you can grow meat, and the case is just the same, and I get a steak for $1, aren't people gonna grow meat instead of having cows?
Oh, 100%.
Will there be more money? Like the market for fucking fresh meat will go away. You know, with innovation, right? Like, and if it means you can fucking grow food for your city block in a fucking, you know, dorm. You know, like if you can use the roofs of your houses to, you know, grow enough food for you to live in your farm, right? Like if you could somehow produce your own food. We make fucking materialization out of nothing. You push a button and your goddamn dinner's there. Like, fuck people, right? In the end, I agree with that.
Shit, it's the so the replicator from Star Trek is considered the thing that triggered like not a destruction of an economy, but the removal of an economy, because you didn't need all this stuff anymore.
Right.
And everything becomes like much more focused, if you will, in terms of creation.
Yes, you are able to pursue careers that are of information base in a sense, right? Because if there's no need for things, then the only need then there is to build things or run things, like, right? Like, and that's why they get giant fucking spaceships, because there's enough people to fucking work on giant fucking spaceships.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean that meets the needs of most people.
Right.
I always want to read the extended logic on how it was implemented, because I know somebody's written about it, I'm sure. Like, being able.
It's an important thing.
How would you start like rolling that out in society if you had something that created food? That's, I think, an interesting story. I'd like to read.
I would imagine you'd read the two-part story of the man who held it for himself and, you know, sold it to the world to make himself richer, and the man that released it to the public and then everyone had it. Right?
Yeah.
It's two different stories.
Like, so you have homeless populations in starving areas of the world. I mean, you would roll it out there, right?
Why? I mean, why roll it out? Why just, you know, if it's something that you can eat, like, okay, it turns into a production issue of the actual machine itself. Is it rare to be able to produce these machines that can make anything, or is it fucking, you know, materials that we need to make a fucking microwave? I don't know, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they're fucking easy to make and give everyone one. Who cares about figuring? Society will figure it out, right?
Yeah.
You don't let people pick and choose. I don't think you let people pick and choose the destructive technology. It belongs to humanity, not to an individual.
I agree. I think that's one that should be.
That's what I would always argue.
Well, you know what?
That's what I would argue any good person would want.
I don't know how. Let me see if I can phrase this properly.
It's the ethics question of these life-saving drugs, right?
Yeah.
The only reason they cost so much money is to pay for people to be able to fucking make them, right? The people that make them say that this is what they're worth, so that they can pay themselves.
Yeah, I mean they're basically putting in cost of research and whatnot. So
Cost to research my ass.
I mean, we don't do research as a.
No. It's your $150 million bonuses, right?
Oh,
But
I know it's covered, but that's like the initial, like the reason they get a hold of patent for so long. Like I know there's talk about removing the ability to patent drugs. I think it's a thing worth exploring as well. Oh my god, somebody shot out the thing underneath him. But I would say if you created something like a replicator, it's not going to be everywhere right away, right? How long did it take everybody to have an iPhone?
Replicators. No, bullshit. Right? No, that's not some loop-de-loop logic, right? You can make anything. You can make anything.
I'm trying to remember if they started off as just food replicators. I thought there was like an industrial version that like they use for like engineering stuff. Sad that I don't actually know this. Even though it's probably sad that I know this much. I want this guy.
What, that there was a replicator in Star Wars Trek?
Kind of about how it like factored into the civilization.
You just said it factored in. Well, yeah, no, you're right. I'm being a dick.
No, you're fine. I was trying to hit a shot and I'm shooting like garbage right now.
I'm running around with just trying to no-scope people with my heavy shit snipe. Just chasing this kid.
Ooh, 86 headshot. Because I thought I heard him explain that they, when they produce food, it's like a no-cost food, essentially. It reconstitutes... Who's shooting me? AWOD underneath that gray thing right in front of you. I want to shoot him in the face. I really do. He's underneath that gray building in front of you.
I'm dead.
Could you just not be? Oh my god, gun, reload. This person's head needs to be clicked. Come on, peek. Because I imagine... I mean... If things stay the way they are now, it's not gonna... Hamlet. Phone charger is in the bathroom upstairs. So, I would imagine... I mean, I would want it to be the US that's able to create this technology, right? I think that's probably an irrational thing, but if they did, we'd still have to worry about it rolling out into a capitalist society. So I imagine it wouldn't matter that they can replicate their own replicators. That shit would be locked down, so you couldn't. And then then they'd be selling it to, highest bidder in the beginning. While people wait for, like, patents to be explored and we wait for China to reverse engineer it. I haven't used FAMAS yet. Should.
I'm gonna repair this.
I'm coming with you.
Nah, dude, because I want to fucking.
Try
I
and go
want a
Westworld.
goddamn Mass Effect moment. I want a Mass Effect moment. I want something to just fucking change everything. Because you know what? Fuck yeah. I want the United States to be the fucking, like, the idea when we move forward as a fucking species and actually get off this planet. Like, the way we actually fucking govern ourselves, I think, is probably... I think in history it's proven to be one of the most successful ways to govern people. And I would hope that it would be the formation and foundation of a unition of all people on Earth, in a sense, because you discover a technology like that, then what becomes important? Getting off the... Because I still think getting off the planet's like the existential most important thing we can do.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah, right. I mean, we have to define our goals at that point. Oh, heavy on the first chest.
Gross. I love it. And that, honestly, like, I truly believe that we have the opportunity to be the beginning of that type of humanity.
Mhm.
Like, it really is just something we would have to choose to want to do.
Yeah.
But like, we're gonna figure out. We're gonna spend our time, money, and effort getting people to be able to figure out how to save humanity from the planet. And when we can, then just keep going. Figure out how to make. Because that is what we want. We want nobody to want anything.
Yeah.
We should just
Actually,
go
need
fucking
anything. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. We should make nobody need anything. Want is a different desire, and
Yeah.
Capitalism can still exist in a world where want is the only desire. Need, capitalism don't line up.
Yeah. I just fucking knocked out a chest. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it should.
Do you need a heavy?
Yes.
I have a blue one.
What do you
Bring
have?
it.
Blue?
Yeah.
Actually, okay. That one.
Alright. I need a sniper of some sort.
I feel like I'm gonna not take a sniper this game because I've been running around and not doing anything.
Mm.
Is that what is that a word is that offensive, pussy filling? I say it all the time.
I don't think so. I thought it has to do with cats, how they walk.
Yeah, like sides, like careful stepping around something.
Yeah. How they're fucking weird.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been doing that with the shotgun or with the sniper rifle, so I'm gonna find myself a fucking heavy shotgun, and if I don't, then I'll just use this fucking green pump, and I'm gonna kill some people with it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
2021 Trump. Exactly. I'm making fucking plans. I've decided I need to start like a foundation or like some kind of charity. Like I did a lot of charity work in high school. It was really easy to find people to volunteer for my time for, essentially.
Mhm.
Because it was school, and they wanted to work with schools for blood drives and food drives and stuff like that.
Sure.
And I think that I need to find something like what I liked doing back then, but now. But I don't think it's gonna be like I want to go like work at somebody's thing. I want to like think I have to help. That's like what I did with the volunteer work in high school. Took it and ran.
Sure.
There's a rift over here. If you would like
I just got a Porta Rift.
to. Okay, I'm gonna use it because I need to loot a little bit more. So I'm hoping these houses haven't been hit, but they've been hit because I see bridges. Nope, maybe not. I would like a heavy shotgun for a favor.
Do you have a regular shotgun right now?
You have a green pump.
I'll trade you.
For what?
Purple heavy.
No, you keep your heavy.
I am dick with it. So
Okay, then I will take it. Yeah, there's gonna be one here. Ah.
ooh. Where is it at? Looks like let's grab this.
There you go. I forgot. Switch means drop my gun because I'm an idiot. Oh, beat it.
All right, it's up here. I put it in there for you.
Oh. Oh man, I need to go save a replay before I forget. I was playing a solos game and I got stuck in a house and park. They had like 10 health and like so I'm running around inside, lay a trap. There's like 4 or 5 people running around. Somebody dies outside. Somebody runs and gets hit by the trap. I watch another guy come walking in with rockets and like see the trap. So like I jump out to try to shoot him and I can't see him because he walked behind the wall and like fuck he saw me. He didn't see me. So like he comes back with his rockets and just starts ripping rockets trying to kill me and fun. Oh yes! Oh, buddy, you don't know how bad you just fucked up.
Which you still.
Dude dropped his gold heavy AR for a gold scar.
Ooh.
Idiot.
Public school education.
I don't like this bridge.
Guess I always
I'm
laugh
sure
at that
it's on
insult.
our side.
Nobody capturing any of the points?
Nope. Nobody gives a fuck. Game's gonna go to the final circle. Stock up on those. Dead kids.
Hell yeah.
Here's all the fun.
It looks like it's up with the A. Oh, buddy, I'm not even good.
You know what? Marty.
Do you mind?
Headshot from a mile away. 296 Oh, buddy, I ripped all your shield. You had not 200. Dang, she bang. Oh man, teleport all you like, bud. Your inevitable death. Oh, yeah, lucky.
Freaking trap-o-matic over here.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
people aren't paying attention up the top of the hill, and they're just like running in trying to get the snipers on our side. My third shot is the one that does 144 after the first two land, and don't do that. Oh, I'm like sniper in the wrong place. Oh, killed that person coming up to get you.
Beat so hard. Just got in my face. I was fucking with him. Buddy. I'll be back for you.
Why don't they peek anymore? Is it the head clicking? What?
This is why I said I had to get in it. Doing garbage. Here's it. People in the trees, people in the streets.
Just a bunch of loot come down from the sky. So we get shot just after they spawn.
Just I dive on a fight. Start with this guy. Oh, okay, there's a 64. Oh, there's another 58. Oh, it's still blue for the third shot. Well, okay, now I'm getting third party dead. Yeah. Alright.
Ah, I was trying to no-scope that one. My montage video.
God damn it. Ugh. Goddamn. Everybody in this fucking goddamn phase. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna go fucking leaky and these guys are fucking farming. That's all I can kill right now. Just not ready for this big old fight here in the middle.
You
Or
see,
this big old fight on this hill.
yeah, the fight right off of A is nice. But I try not to go into the hill right behind it, or the hill up there where you are. I've been staying around the ramps that are coming right off of the dance pad.
Okay, well. I should have had that first shot, but
Is that person? I don't think so. Feels good, man. What? Oh well. Cursor was right on their head. I clicked the clickety clicker. No dice. Alright. Here's where we win it. We could do it. Nicorette can help.
That's true.
That robber is a 1. Technically a 14, but There's one in it. Alright, I'm taking one for the team. There it is. No? Campfires? No? Damn. And what idiot is over here?
I think we got some friends going to see. Let me playing the objective.
I had 10 health on that, on B. They're gonna cap that. Oh, there's like 3 dropping in. But they did drop me right over E. Along with like 4 of the people who didn't go towards it.
Look that up too, see. Couple tries. Kicking my ass. Going back over to C. Fuck these kids. And the stupid little house.
Oh, I wanted to click his head. Like, watch the amount of people who spawn in right over E and then never even look at it. Oh well, we had the lead. Tis gone. Let's go shoot stuff at A.
Look, I'm playing the objective, you son of a bitch. Don't say I never did anything for it.
You've never done anything for me.
I literally...
I didn't say the thing you told me not to say.
Where is
Oh.
all of the people, all of the people? We're gonna have to knock some of this build down. Can't have this up. Game's over. Why did I even bother playing the objective?
As soon as we had the 4, we caught up and like surpassed them so fast.
Right.
Womp.
I won't play until this and then I'm gonna get off.
Alright.
Eat some foods. Hang out with missus.
You got the lead. I'm gonna drink some water. That's the thing I do now.
Thirsty. Baltimore votes to become first large U.S. city to ban water privatization. I think that's what happened. I think.
All right, water consumed.
Consumed? Like, it's not at all surprising to me that there's nothing to do at the border for these troops that they send.
Yep.
And, like, a part of me is like, yeah, I can get mad and be like, man, see, they're spending your tax dollars this way. But, like, also, like, fuck throwing fucking bombs at everybody in Yemen and your fucking drone strikes. So, like, I don't know. I guess I hate the military. I guess that's the only thing.
Where am I even
This
going?
is a goddamn cluster. I mean, Please. Got a launch pad. That's cool. Scar, no frames.
You know, let's turn this into a bigger shit show than it already is.
Cool. Oh, there's a porta fort on me now.
That's me.
Not someone. I appreciate it.
They're dead.
Can't block the bottom. I saw minis. Ooh, knock somebody coming out of brick.
Oh, spicy. The other stairwell.
Somebody's trying to jump up. You need AR ammo?
No, I only have 2 SMGs and I have like 12 shots in each.
Well, then I guess we gotta go get some of the guys we killed.
Hey, where's this guy that's down here? He's like 1, if you find him.
Underneath? Trying to get his buddy up?
They're in the lobby. F it. 3 SMGs. Let's get it.
Ammo if you have it.
Nope. Oh, wait.
Ooh, okay,
What is
this?
this?
Heal real fast.
No, it's heavy. Someone in the porta fort?
Here. Suck it, bitch. You done goofed. I need your ammo! You came into the wrong part of town, boy. I got too many spoilers.
Oh, God. That was at me.
Was that at you?
Yeah.
She's
It's a
doing that
deagle.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Oh. That better be Harry.
Going out the left. He's coming to the left. He's coming to the left. I missed. Yep.
Yep. Only Harry gets to use that skin.
There's gold eagle for you.
Ooh, please and thank you.
On the other side of the building. Ammo.
Hey, an AR.
I'm gonna go check Brick. We loot all of this?
It's impossible to tell.
Porta fort went up. Needs. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Brick. Don't die. 285 coming into me on the other side of this bus. Yeah, one's on the roof, the air conditioner. Oh god, still 2 more. Getting ready to push us. One on the air conditioner roof. My grenades. Still on the air conditioner. He's pushing.
So mean.
I'm just gonna get third party.
On the ramp. Yep.
No!
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
dude, that was an 8-kill tilted drop.
Hell. God damn it! I should. Well, I was out of mats, so I couldn't have built. Should have hit one headshot.
All I was finding in the beginning was SMGs. I had 3 gray SMGs by the end.
That scar was just like, okay, I guess here we go.
Damn, I really wanted to play out that gold deagle though.
I really wish that deagle would have been one of those 2 guys that jumped on us, not that solo.
Yeah. Yeah, then it would have been an easy
Should
turn.
have pushed in the brick. We didn't have. I mean, I don't know. Did we have to fight out in the street?
I mean, yeah, we would have needed some
Should have
natural.
built. No, you know, because
Natural
the guy
cover.
did in with the shotgun, and you turned to shoot at him, right? And then that's when you died.
Yeah,
you
I
should've
body
built a
cracked him.
wall.
Well, I got sniped by the guy who was in that building
That's-
where I
yeah,
killed him.
Yeah, his other partner.
Yeah. But I bodied that person when they came over the bus with the deagle.
Yeah, I think you should have built. I think you should have built a wall before you turn around.
Yeah, it's probably right. Or shot and built a wall instantly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit faster with the mouse and keyboard. Alright, let's do it. Either way, that was a fun drop.
That was a fun drive. I think I'm gonna be too low for the roof. Maybe, yeah. Oh, there's a llama back here. If we make it.
Somebody went there. I'm just going middle. There's definitely somebody in here with me.
Yeah, he's
Ah.
trying to go to the llama. This guy came into this house and then ran. I tried to help.
I am clicking this button and it stopped shooting. So that person I just attacked has like 10 health. They were at the center building. Just be careful. Yeah, it'd be that one. You want to see how much health she has? 31?
No, no ton.
Was that?
They probably have a ton. I don't care.
No, that Dusk is the person I was fighting.
I know.
And I got stuck on the chimney trying to shoot at them. She cracked me a couple times. So I fell in behind and I was like spam clicking with the great pistol I had and I hit every one of them and then it just stopped firing while I was clicking. Like, oh, cool. She just turned shotgun me. Oh well.
Let's do it again.
Is it even worth it to zoom in with this double? Run it back.
somebody over our right shoulder.
Is somebody right
No
underneath
chest
you?
doghouse.
I went first floor.
Nothing roof. Yeah, there's one white.
Oh, there's one in here. That was my gun.
Nice. I knocked somebody with grenades out here.
Someone's breaking in a wall. Or is that you?
There's me up on the second floor.
Somebody jumping outside. Seven. You locked me out. Man. I think my issue is I need to stop picking up
Bandages in the
shotguns.
house.
I got some.
I hear somebody here, I think, on top of us. Yeah, if you're in a bush, I'm gonna die. Purple heavy, let's go. My hero pass.
Doing it.
I'm healing.
Oh, yeah.
I think we probably want to go like green, maybe. I mean, I wonder if anybody else is gonna push us from.
Maybe go brick.
We get brick. Yeah, that's. I mean, that feels like where everybody came from. Gold Vendy back here. Gas station.
Ooh, a chug jug.
Neither of the front doors are open for what? Do you see?
PP90. I can't
Blues.
quite tell.
Chug is steel. So the P90's wood. Alright, let's go brick. Blues don't look loot. Well, I don't see the front doors of blues open, so.
Yeah, this is hit.
Pavilion's still up. People gas station. This hasn't been hit, or at least there's a gold eagle in here for you.
Ooh.
Oh, slurps.
Half shield in the other room. Ooh. And some lag. Did you get that half upstairs?
No, I'm going at it now. Yeah, somebody at the vending machine right now. They're trying to farm brick for it.
Let's let them do it and then kill them and take what they got.
You want to rotate back over there?
Yeah.
Okay, on that. Yeah, okay, so they're split. One's on top of gas station, one looks like they're in White House. There's a fucking car to our northwest. You hear that?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. North. Coming in from the back. But it's going towards the doghouse. No, here it is.
Yeah, let it. Okay, let's see how this plays out. See if these guys push or anything.
It's just, oh god, I
Okay,
wish I had a sniper rifle.
So they're looking at it. They're looking. Yeah, they're taking shots now. Do we rotate or do we get up top? I think
Get
we
up
get up
top.
top. We can pinch these guys that are in the middle.
Is that you throwing grenades?
Oh, I didn't hit anyone.
The other guy's by the ice cream truck?
Alpha Pavilion.
I think the other guy's over there now too.
Pavilion.
Yep. He's coming towards you.
Hit 3 times. Shield off. He's over here to the right.
He's on top. He's on top. Nice. Mad that I missed the deagle shot. Oh well.
They were fucking lit. They were stacked. Got some half shields. I have enough for that chug. Yeah, here's a... mini for you. I thought they had a half bot. I swore I saw it.
I'm going SMG instead of shotgun.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can carry both for now. Come out of
Oh, here
nice.
it is. Here's one. All right, so it's down here on the bottom floor. All right, I'm gonna go get the chug. And then I guess there's probably people pavilion. There's a blue tack shoddy over here if you want it.
Okay.
Oh fuck, it's steel. I get a heavy fucking sniper though. For brick. How much steel do you have?
18. Alright, we don't have too far to go at least.
Yeah, and I'll be able to get it with these cars.
How much steel do you need?
75.
Alright, I have 72 right now. 76.
Come over here.
For the record, I thought about just building
you
a ramp
gotta
out of
go.
steel.
But I'm gonna grab this. I would have smacked you. And then left. Watch the storm.
Yep.
Boom, let me get shot.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I could see
Go
where that
for the burger.
ATV was.
Alright, let's do this.
Burgerhead is gone. There's a
Okay.
random blue vending machine right in front of us here. Let's see what it is.
Let's do that.
Grenade launcher, blue pump.
Oh,
Key has been looted.
looking for 12.
People at the Corrupted, Southeast 120.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be popular.
Yeah. Either way, I hate where I am.
And every time I feel like I've tried to push that, I've failed at it. So,
We
where
should have
do
pushed
we
that.
Go? Yes, you're absolutely right. Where's the best way to push it? Like from behind?
There's still chest me.
Stay down.
I really think the ping indicator is wrong in this game.
Yeah.
Like I have a ping of 3, and I'm getting the obvious symptoms of like disconnect.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean they're right over here. Wanna keep pushing? Yeah, might as well. I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna get dove on. Right on the other side. Uh, 162 on a ramp.
Yep.
Oh! Damn it. Alright, she is.
86
Nice
bodied.
shot, dude.
Watch to our west.
Oh!
Oh,
In the air. I lost sight of that guy. Like, figured he pop it. I figured he'd be beat.
We're getting pushed on from the west. Just jumped into the tree. Oh, there's a second one over there, though.
Her?
I still don't see the second one.
Storm?
Yep.
One's up on the ramp, one's down in the trees. The other one dove down into the trees. 157. The one's still in that 1x1. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking... Damn it! Ugh! That sucked. Getting dove on? So annoyed. 10 meters. What?
Alright, so I'm looking for 4. It's a 2-pack that pushed me. One right here. I don't know. Do I try and double back and see if they find the guys that I needed to kill? Maybe everybody already rotated. Just gonna move the circle. Down here in the river. Try and fucking rip a shot.
Yeah, there's one over your right shoulder up the hill a little bit too. In that 1x1? Yeah, right there. So it's 2v1 there?
I think it's a fucking 1v1v1. I can't miss that shot. Can't miss that shot.
Just give me another one at least. Yeah. Yeah, 2v1v1. Oh.
Where's the last one?
Oh, there's
he was
2.
lit?
Yeah, right? That would have been God tier. Nice! Oh! So it was. Jeez, it was 2v2v1.
Oh, that
Holy
felt
crap,
real
dude.
Good.
8 kill.
Yes! That felt really good. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Playing fucking Disco has made my heavy snipe game disgusting.
Nice. That's good.
That felt real good. I didn't see that fucking out of the air snipe.
I'm mad at myself for getting caught by that snipe. I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get the friend.
I was lucky that he wasn't fucking looking at me. I thought he was looking at me.
You watching the replay?
I'm just saving it. Alright. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go.
Yep. No worries. That's a good way to go
I
up.
will. Yeah, it was, sir. Catch you tomorrow, dude.
Yep. You have a good night, man.
Take it easy.
See if I can at least finish out these dailies. Bless you. Bless you. Sounded like it. Problem is, how do you... I don't know. I like dropping into very busy areas. I don't even know where I'm going. I just dropped. I'll go fatal. Where the hell is that person going? Grandma's? Yeah. Looks like it. Oh, got somebody over a red barn. You have to reload that 3-burst eventually. Well, the other person kills them and they have to go back to the lobby. So close. Weird little dance party. You know what? I don't think I've ever gone to lazy as a solo. Typically don't go there. Never have good luck. Ooh. I'm beat by a lot of people here. What? God. Stuck on the map. Stuck in. Wow, that was cool. Really should have just ran that with the SMG. It seemed to be so much more consistent for me. All right, was that 9:30? Yeah. All right. I think it's going to be the last one here. So let's at least get the top 50. It's been going pleasant, but it was too late, so tilted it is. There's the game. Whoops. I say, way too quiet. Definitely heard somebody over here. By the way, at this point, I only have to wait for 2 to die, so screw it. I'm trying to think where I saw somebody. I saw somebody back here. Oh, there's somebody down there. Seriously? That's such a hard choice in this mode. Yeah, I think it's that. I don't think I heard anybody else. farm up all those materials so I can give it to some random person who shoots me in the head. At any time, it could have switched to the gun I was pressing. Oh well. I was trying to bring out the hunting rifle for the, or not hunting rifle, SMG. I just wouldn't do it. Oh well. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. I was logging in to get my dailies done and running out to play some disco. I'll leave it like this. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.